experiment, you will need some balloons, some straws, some glitter, chia seeds or sand, a rubber band, a container, and a source of water. For our second experiment, you will need a glove without any punctures and a second glove with punctures that you can either use a needle or some scissors for, as well as a rubber band and a faucet.
The lymphatic system is a network of vessels, organs, and tissues that help to maintain the body's fluid balance, remove waste products, and fight infections. The lymphatic system includes lymph nodes, lymphatic vessels, spleen, thymus gland, and tonsils. The straw here represents a lymphatic vessel. The water is your lymph, and the balloon is a skeletal muscle. As our skeletal muscle contracts, it causes the lymph to be filtered through our lymphatic vessels. The glitter is representative of amino acids, glucose, or even infection that the lymphatic system carries. The lymphatic vessels are thin, small tubes that collect lymph fluid, a clear fluid that contains white blood cells and waste products, from tissues throughout the body and transport it to lymph nodes. The lymph nodes act as filters, removing harmful substances and germs from the lymph fluid before it returns to the bloodstream. The lymphatic system also helps to fight infections by producing and storing white blood cells called lymphocytes. Lymphocytes are able to recognize and destroy foreign substances such as bacteria, viruses, and cancer cells. When muscles in the body contract, they create pressure that helps to move lymph through the vessels. This pressure opens the valves, allowing lymph to flow towards the lymph nodes. Once lymph reaches the lymph nodes, it is filtered and cleaned of any foreign particles or harmful substances before continuing to flow towards the ducts. The lymph can only move in one direction due to the presence of one-way valves in the lymphatic vessels. These valves ensure that lymph flows only towards the lymph nodes and towards the thoracic duct or right lymphatic duct, which ultimately drains into the bloodstream. Backflow of the lymph could occur due to gravity or other factors that increase pressure on the vessels. The valves also help to maintain a constant flow of lymph towards the lymph nodes, which is essential for efficient waste removal and immune function.
In the first video, the glove has no lymphatic system, so there is an excess buildup of fluid which just causes the body to swell because it has no way to get rid of and filter all of this excess fluid. Interstitial fluid is the fluid that surrounds cells and tissues in the body, and it is constantly being produced as a result of the exchange of nutrients, oxygen, and waste products between cells and blood vessels. This fluid needs to be drained from the tissues to prevent swelling and to maintain a healthy environment for cells to function properly. In this clip, we see that the lymphatic system helps to drain and filter excess interstitial fluid from the tissue in order to prevent this swelling. The lymphatic system contains a network of lymphatic vessels that collect the excess interstitial fluid and transport it towards the lymph nodes. In the lymph nodes, the fluid is filtered and cleaned of any harmful substances such as bacteria or viruses by specialized cells called lymphocytes. After the lymph has been filtered, it continues to flow through lymphatic vessels towards the thoracic duct or right lymphatic duct, which ultimately drain into the bloodstream. The lymphatic system thus plays an essential role in maintaining the fluid balance in the body by preventing the buildup of excess fluid in tissues and ensuring that the excess fluid is returned to the bloodstream for further processing and elimination. In summary, the lymphatic system helps with drainage in the body by collecting excess interstitial fluid from tissues and returning it to the bloodstream. By doing so, it helps to maintain a healthy fluid balance and prevent swelling in the tissues.